Brains and brawn. What if I told you a robot can handle both? From heavy lifting to delicate tasks, today we're talking about the PUDU D7, a robot that's not only strong, but also smart enough to adapt to any situation. Stick around and you might start feeling a little outclassed by this mechanical overachiever. We're about to dive into three big questions. What makes the PUDU D7 so versatile? How does it manage to be both delicate and strong? And finally, why is this robot about to become your favorite coworker? Let's find out. Alright, let's kick things off with how this robot is the best of both worlds. You've seen robots that are great at heavy lifting like forklifts, right? And you've probably also seen those fragile, precise robots, the ones that can pick up a single egg without cracking it. But have you ever seen one that can do both? The PUDU D7 is the robot equivalent of a bodybuilder who also excels in fine arts. You know, the kind of person who can deadlift 300 pounds and then sit down and paint a delicate watercolor landscape. Yeah, that's the D7 in a nutshell. The robot has two arms that are strong enough to lift 10 kilograms each, but gentle enough to handle fragile objects without turning them into debris. It's like having the Hulk and a surgeon all in one. And with its 20 degrees of freedom, those arms aren't just for show. They've got moves. It can twist, turn, and adjust to whatever task is at hand, whether it's stacking boxes in a warehouse or serving you a drink at your favorite restaurant. Omnidirectional movement. Let's talk about mobility, folks. The PUDU D7 doesn't just move in a straight line like a robot vacuum. No, this machine has omnidirectional wheels that make it more agile than your average office worker dodging responsibilities. It can go any direction, anytime without needing to turn around first. Picture this. The D7 glides into a tight, crowded kitchen, narrowly avoiding a dropped frying pan while balancing a tray of drinks. Then it smoothly changes course to grab another order, all without bumping into a single sous chef. You gotta admit, even your most coordinated friend can't do that after a couple of cocktails. What makes it even cooler is its top speed of 7.2 kilometers per hour. That's fast enough to keep up with human activity in a busy restaurant or hospital, but not so fast that it becomes a safety hazard. It's like having a smart, super efficient colleague who can get to meetings on time without knocking over anyone's coffee. Now that's someone we would like to see in all of our workplaces. A battery that outlasts your phone and your coffee breaks. Now, if you've ever owned a smartphone, you know that the batteries can be a real pain. You start the day at 100%, and by the time you've watched a couple of videos and scrolled through your newsfeed, you're already scrambling for a charger. Well, the PUDU D7 doesn't have that problem. This thing runs on a battery that lasts over 8 hours, which, let's be honest, is longer than most of us can go without needing a nap or a snack break. The extended battery life means that D7 can work long shifts without needing to recharge constantly. Whether it's transporting goods in a hospital or serving meals in a restaurant, this robot is there for the long haul, and the industries where downtime isn't just annoying but can be critical like healthcare, having a reliable, tireless worker is priceless. It's basically the coworker who never needs a coffee break and still manages to keep the energy up throughout the entire shift. Now, if only we could bottle that and sell it. Multitasking master, lifting heavy and handling delicate. Next up, let's talk about multitasking. You know how humans love to claim they're great at doing multiple things at once, but then you catch them staring blankly at their phone while burning dinner. Well, the D7 doesn't have that problem. This robot can handle everything from heavy lifting to delicate tasks without breaking a sweat. Mainly because, well, robots don't sweat. With its arms capable of lifting up to 10 kilograms, that's about the weight of a hefty grocery bag, and precise enough to handle fragile objects like glassware, the D7 doesn't just do the job, it nails it. Just envision it. Zooming through a warehouse, seamlessly picking up heavy boxes, and then switching gears to delicately place fragile goods on a shelf. It's like hiring a professional weightlifter who also moonlights as a florist, and let's be real, who wouldn't want that? The Einstein of robots. Real-time learning. Here's where things get really futuristic. The PUDU D7 learns. I'm not talking about memorizing where the bathroom is like most basic service robots. This machine logs every interaction it has, whether it's transporting medical supplies or delivering food, and uses that data to improve its decision-making process. So the more it works, the smarter it gets. It adapts to its environment and the task at hand in real time. It's like having an intern who, instead of needing constant training, gets better with every task you give them, and doesn't ask for a promotion after 3 months. The D7 doesn't just follow instructions, it anticipates problems and learns from past experiences. Whether you're running a local drugstore or a flower shop, this means fewer mistakes, faster service, and a smooth operation overall. Honestly, it's like having a robot that's one step ahead of you, and let's face it, that's the dream. So let's take this one step further. The PUDU D7 isn't just about performing simple repetitive tasks. No, it's designed to handle complex situations where adaptability is key. Think about a disaster where every second counts. The D7 can assist with moving supplies, sorting resources, and even delivering food to patients, all while navigating through crowded, unpredictable environments. It doesn't need hand-holding either. Thanks to its multi-layered intelligence, the D7 plans high-level tasks like figuring out the best route to take, while also executing detailed actions, like adjusting its grip on an object. It's the best of all worlds, a robot that can both organize the big picture and focus on the tiniest of details without breaking a sweat. So what's the big deal? Well, the PUDU D7 is all about making work smoother, faster, and more reliable. It's not just a tool, it's a full-on team player. With its ability to learn and adapt in real time, the D7 becomes smarter with every task, meaning it only gets better at its job the more you use it. It's strong enough for the tough stuff, but delicate enough to handle the finer details. Plus, its battery life and omnidirectional movement make it a versatile addition to any workspace. The ultimate payoff? A more efficient, productive, and hassle-free work environment where robots handle the grunt work, leaving humans to focus on strategy and creativity. This is the future of industries like retail, healthcare, and hospitality, and the PUDU D7 is leading the charge. If you're ready for more deep dives into the tech shaping our future, be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going on how robots like the PUDU D7 are transforming the way we work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.